Beauty 22 Travel. How you doing, Beauty? How's everything going into the assignment? We out there with Facebook. Sometimes I think that we all need can't see everything there is. But it's a beautiful day. Senior is Hey, how you doing? Yes, hello. How's it going to you? How's everything going? That's that DA. Ah, Tatiana. Tatiana. What's good with you? No, my English no good. It's okay, it's all good, my brother. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep on chopping in, keep on chiming in with me. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being here. Me. And you know what I'm saying, and understand, you know what I'm saying, it's a beautiful space to be. And so at the same time, we're at a moment in time where we have to create new design. And at the same time, I understand that some people want to remain the same. Want to remain the same. They don't want to shift. They don't want to advance. They don't want to elevate. They don't want to move forward. They don't have a desire. And it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's not your English is no good. I wish I could learn. Where are you from? I'm not either Chinese or Japanese, but thank you for chiming in with me this morning. I'm all over the world. You know what I'm saying? People chiming in with me from China. You know what I'm saying? Ah, oh, China. Okay, China. Okay, China. All right, China. All right. So thank you for coming. Thank you for you know what I'm saying, for being here this morning, this afternoon, this evening. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna continue to vibrate high. Did you hear me? We're gonna all of the things that we know we need in order to be pushed to this new dimension. And some people don't want to. Sometimes you're gonna have to drop the hand. You're gonna have to drop their hand. And this is my spirit. I can see where you might be leaning forward with your right hand behind you, right? Right. The person at the other end of your hand might be leaning back. Ooh. And so at the same time, I'm literally from Miami, Florida, but I live in Atlanta, Georgia. But I'm born and raised in the county of Dade, 305 MIA in my trip. You feel me? It's a beautiful space to be. Hey, look, we got to do this thing. We don't have no other choice. Listen, where we were born and raised, that we can't change that narrative. That's something that will always be the same where you were born. You were born. But as I came to this room, I sat back and looked over my life and had an opportunity to observe. Sometimes I'm telling individuals that come through my therapy sessions that they might have the ability to step outside themselves. Did you hear me? You might have the ability to step outside of yourself. You're gonna have to step outside of yourself and then look down in on you. That's the only position that we have in this earth is to be high and lifted up. That's all I'm here to do. And so at the same time, I'm here this morning. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Senior, your thought-provoking specialist. I'm just here for no other reason than to provoke thought. I am a thought provoker. That's the name that the creator gave me, thought provoker, intellectual content creator. I'm your podcast professor. I'm also your health conscious coach. I coach people into healthy standing, healthy comprehension. That's what I do for a living. And so at the same time, since I'm here, since I've been called and chosen to be here. I might as well work over your life. I might as well, since I'm here. I've been called and chosen to do this. At the same time, the people ever since October 15th, 2022, when the creator of all things said, open the laptop and speak into the mind of the ever since I've had to do that, I've just been here every day, 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, in the 12 o'clock hour to say something that will enhance, will encourage, that will uplift, that will elevate, that will cause your chakra alignment to align, that will cause you to kick into the new gear, shift into the new power, shift into your new element, shift into your new elevation. And so, since I'm here, and since I've been, you know, chosen to do this, I'm here to tell you that your uniqueness is divine. Ooh, ooh, did you hear me? I said your uniqueness. You have a uniqueness about yourself, and it's actually divinely made, strictly and tailor-made for you. Your uniqueness. That you are a unique individual in the earth. You understand that your path is unique. Everything about you. I know sometimes in this thing called life's curriculum that you might fall short. You might, you understand, have limiting beliefs. You might have these beliefs that does not require you to tap into your innermost being. And you know that you will have to be intricately interwoven in the fabric of your innermost person, your energy, your frequency, your vibration. All those things proceed. All those things are um are a are a currency that you have to pay dividends at. So at the same time, since I'm here this morning, and since I have been, saying, chosen, called, and set aside and sanctified, I've been, set apart for the usage of this platform. Facebook right here. I got TikTok right here. I got YouTube over here. How y'all do, YouTubers in the house? Come on into the assignment. How y'all feel this morning? Because how you feel will be a determining factor about how far you. Because it's the feeling that you have to have. It's a certain feeling that has to be manifest in your life in order for it. A thought is just that thought. It drops down into your membrane and becomes a feeling. You can feel it. That what exudes the energy and the frequency and the amplification that cause your stuff to shift. It's the feeling of it all. If you feel bad, then you're gonna have some bad vibrations. But if you feel good and you're alkaline on all three components, did you hear me? I said you must be alkalinic on all three components. And so the creator of all things took me to the hourglass era. You see the era? I even carved it out for me. The hourglass era by which we stand. We live in this era called the hourglass. And at the same time, the era that we live in, we have to become cognitively aware of the pH in our body, in our spirit, our mind, and our body must be alkaline. Self-actualize, become that best version of yourself that you can become. You must be alkaline on all three components, on all three components, all three parts of you. They say mind, body, soul. It's not that order. So the creator of all things said, tell me the order by which sit down 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, in the 12 o'clock hour to tell every individual at the sound of my voice that there is a unique of your path. No one else can walk your path out for you. Did you hear me, sir? No one else will have the ability to pass out. Your path, your path, your PATH, your path. Your path is unique. So it behooves you for you to sit around and walk around and look around through social media platforms and look at other ministries or other churches or other or whatever you do or other agencies or other communities or other what those things 501c3. Look at all these other things and then I'm here to let you know that you are the unique value. That your path is unique. It's one of a kind, sir. You can't look at everybody else's stuff and then try to mimic your stuff against theirs. It won't work. You're the unique. You're the creative of the entity. And so at the same time, your stuff is unparalleled to anyone else's stuff. You can't compare. It's unparalleled. And so at the same time, it's distinct. Your walk in this earth as you move through this thing called life's curriculum, as you have endured all the things that you had to endure, all those things was a part of the program by which we called you. And so it's a distinct mechanism. It's a distinct path. It's a unique path that you had to walk in order to get to where you are right now. And so at the same time, since it's rare, it's incomparable, you can't compare it, why might as well do it how you do it. Did you hear me, sir? I said, you might as well go ahead and do it like how you do it. No one else can do it your way. You're the only person, you're the only kid, you're the only frequency, the only vibration in the earth that can bring it and bring it the way you do. So, since I've been called and or challenged and changed through this process, I say when you answer the call on your life, sir, a man in the earth, when you answer that call that's on your life, all your stuff will shift. But at the same time, your is divine. I say your uniqueness is divine. It's a divine uniqueness that no one else can deliver. You might as well go ahead and put shoe leather on your walk and then walk it all the way out. Did you hear me, sir? I said you might as well put shoe leather on your walk and then walk it all the way out. Walk out your path. The uniqueness of your path is anyone else's. So you might not have the ability to walk through a nicely paved road. Hands in the earth, you might not queen. A lot of queens on the line. A queen, you might not have the ability. Neither will you have the agility to walk out someone else's path. The path by which you can walk. The path by which you have no other choice but to move in the authority that you walk in this, you walk into a room, the authority, the atmosphere shifts because the authority that is placed on your life. Ooh, same time, I found myself before I finally accepted that fact. I found myself always trying to diminish. Oh, I said I found myself always trying to belittle who I was, who I am, because of the environment, of the atmosphere by which I found myself. So at the same time, now I don't. Ooh, I said, as a 58-year-old man in the earth, knowing that the majority of my life is behind me, why should I care? Do I even care enough to care? I'm here to tell you the answer. I don't care enough to care anymore because I understand that my uniqueness is divine. I'm different from every other individual you will ever meet in the earth. And I finally accept that about myself. You're going to eventually have to accept that about yourself. That you are unique. Everything you do is unparalleled to anybody else. I say everything you do, Mr. Doo-Doo. Hey, Mr. Doo-Doo. I know, Mr. Doo-Doo, you think you the Doo-Doo. I know. I know you think you the Doo-Doo. I'm here to let you know that you are. Because I promise you, your path is unique to every other path going your fingerprint is unique. Everything about you is unique. Everything about you is distinct. You can't be like nobody else, and nobody can be like you. I don't care if you got a twins in the earth. I can't be like you. Melanin good goddess. What's up, Melanin goddess? How you doing? Thank you for chiming in. How you doing? Honey D, what's good with you? Come on into the assignment. I am Kendrick B. Davis, your thought-provoking specialist. I say I'm your health conscious coach. Maybe I'm here to coach you into healthy cognitive ability. Maybe I am your transformative person. Maybe I'm a transformative life coach. Maybe this is spiritual psychology. Maybe this is ministry for your mind. Says we're going to create power. I say since we have no other choice but to create a new design through the power of our mind. And so at the same time, your path is unique. It's one of a kind. It's distinct. And it's rare. Your path is rare. That means that you might not be able to walk down this well-paved road through life. Maybe you have the ability with a swing blade to come out and carve out another path. Maybe it was designed by you to carve out another pathway for everybody else to follow and come behind you as you make your mark in the earth. We know we're passing through this. I see a sign the other day. It said, "We all gonna die, so you might as well go ahead on and do it." Did you hear me, sir? One thing I tell you, man, is that none of us will get out of here alive. I can tell you that and be 100%. You understand? I said none of us will get out of here alive. None of us. So we might as well live and don't let life live us. I said we might as well go ahead and live life. Don't let life live you. Live life. If you want to do something, go do it. You want to start looking at all the waterfall. I'm fascinated with waterfalls. I want to start traveling in my RV and go and see waterfalls. Like I just want to go see all the natural waterfalls. Just go stand under the ground with the earth through a waterfall. I don't know why you know what I'm saying? Just like the creator got me on hourglass. I see hourglass everywhere in my life. Everywhere I turn, I see hourglass. I like, man, this is the hourglass era. And this is confirmation like I got this morning when I looked at the time. It was 1, 2, 3, 12:34. And so I know y'all got to hear my heart on this. I know I got a lot of my brothers and sisters on the line, and I want y'all to hear my heart that the creator of all things speaks to everything. Everything. So now I had my spiritual awakening, and I can see better, clearer, further, faster, quicker, correct. So at the same time, I see that I know that he speaks through numbers, through letters, he speaks through shapes, through colors. Everything is significant. Everything has a value. Everything. Don't every word, every letter of the alphabet have a numerical number attached to A is one, B is two, C is three. Every of the alphabets have a number attached to it. And every number holds a vibration. And so when you put those letters together that make words that hold, it's a specific vibration in the earth by which it says something. It speaks further than the actual word. It's a vibration. It's deep and just that's what gives it power. And now I had to sit down and had my spiritual awakening and said, that's how power comes. That's how we say words hold power. That's how it's manifested. That's how I had to learn that by myself. I had to get my spiritual awakening. That's how everything that you say has a vibration to it. He showed me those all different shapes, sizes, and every time you speak, sir, those ears of the atmosphere coagulate to give you what you just said. Ooh, be careful, my sisters and my brothers, of what you say. There is truly life and death in the power of your tongue. Literally. So at the same time, since I'm here, and since this is ministry for your mind, since this is ministry that will help you elevate and articulate and demonstrate, certain values that you come to the table that no one else has, that you are on your own path, that is one of a kind, it's unparalleled, it's distinctive, it's incomparable, and it's rare. Ooh-wee. You better understand who you are. Did you hear me, sir? I say you better understand that your uniqueness is divine. I say I had to come. I had to be every individual on this line this morning had to hear this. That your uniqueness, don't find yourself in where I once was. I always tried to in every arena I ever went into, I always tried to my I am and didn't walk in the authority and always try to call it being humble and people are still single me out and pinpoint certain things and like something different about you and they always try to kind of single me out and I will always try to stay in the background and be incognito. Found myself trying to be incognito. I really and for whatever reason it still stood out. One time in my life I kind of felt like I'm just different awakening. Wasn't until you have your spiritual awakening. It's not until you have spiritual understanding different and that you are a chosen one, sir. You are a chosen one, ma'am. You are a chosen one. Stop diminishing who you are. You are distinct. You are who you are because you are who you are. Embrace who you are. At the same time, if everybody can't understand and comprehend who you are, then that's not your tribe. Find you another tribe. Start over. Because if they don't know who you are by your fruit, just your fruit alone will see. They'll be able to see. And what I'm discovering about some people in this thing called life, and walk through life's curriculum, they don't even want to. You could be right there in their face, and they'll cover their eyes like, I don't see you. I can't see nothing you do, sir, because I don't have a desire to see you. But cover their face and close their eyes and begin to think, stand there with all the positivity, with all of the enlightenment, with all of the elevation, with all of the positive attitude. A new level, close their eyes and block you up. I can't see. All it takes is a thought. Did you hear me? I said, all it takes is one thought, one idea. Every self-made millionaire came with one thing in common, which was an idea. Everybody had an idea. And they operated and implemented on the idea by which they came and made a million. So at the same time, your uniqueness is divine. Stop hiding yourself. Come out from behind the shower curtain of life and stand always bold and say, listen, this is my uniqueness that I have to come to the earth, that I had to come and share in this life curriculum. Make sure I self, not belittling yourself, not trying to downplay yourself, not trying to use limiting beliefs because you done adapted to these limiting beliefs that then gives someone you only got 5 cents, you got more than 5 cents. Is what the body is the last vibrational part of you. You are a spirit being housed in a body that so and your body is last. And they just tell you your body taste, smell, hearing, sight, touch. All that that's the lowest vibrational part of you. You got 5 in your mind and you got 5 in your spirit. You got 15 senses. They'll never tell you this. You only got 5. Ooh, you're gonna learn something over here. This is ministry for your mind. This is ministry for your mind that will help you go into your new dimension, your new vibration, your new aura, your new frequency. You might as well go ahead and tap all the way in. There's no reason not to. That slogan's kind of hard for me. You might as well do everything it is that you want to do because we all gonna die. And I was like, they said you might as well go ahead and do it. You are divinely unique. Your uniqueness. I said inspire, encourage, align, elevate, orchestrate a new cause. Kendrick B. Davis, your thought-provoking special, your health conscious, your intellectual content creator. I'll never give you anything under intellectual content. And as your podcast professor, out that lab, show my people. At the time, I'm over here with my lap. My lapis lazuli. Google that. Lapis. P-I-S. Lazuli. All this stuff. There be these things and this metaphysical property copper, brass, silver, um, steel, um, all of the stuff, all of the little signs. Say, that's my stuff. Tell them that's my stuff. Oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, all those things on that periodical table. That's it. It can't be recreated. It's been it's never lost its value. Never lose its value. You can go 20, 30 years, 50,000 years, and you dust that gold off. That's it. Divine value that you come to take. And so at the same time, you might as well uniqueness, because you're unique.